Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam. Good morning, sir.
Waalaikumsalam. Good morning, sir.
Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you are having trouble listening to my voice, please let me know. Okay, all right. Before we start the class, I want to check your attendance. First student is Irfan Saputra. Are you here?
Present, sir.
Okay. Gali Pranandita, are you here?
Present, sir.
Rosalinda Desi.
Present, sir.
Okay. Sarah Salmadiani.
Present, sir.
Okay. Desinada Fadila.
Present, sir.
And the last, Margareta Nitauli Marbun.
Present, sir.
Okay, now before we study, who still remembers what we studied last week? Anyone?
About procedure text, sir.
Okay, good. I hope you guys still remember the material. Now, we are going to move to our new material. So, as you can see in the PowerPoint, what is the title, Irfan?
So the title is Asking and Giving Direction.
Okay. Now, students, what do you see in the picture? Anyone can answer? What is
Someone
it?
asking direction.
Okay, correct. So, Gali, do you know how to ask for a direction?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you give example?
For example, can you tell me where is the nearest toilet, for example?
Okay, very good. So, I think you guys already know a bit, but now we are going to learn about asking and giving direction. So, usually before we ask for direction, we greet them. This way you will be considered as polite and people will gladly help you. So, how do you usually greet people, students?
Hello, sir.
Okay, nice, Rosalinda. Now, I want to explain you there are a lot of ways to greet someone when you want to ask for direction. Just like in this slide, there are a lot of it like hello, hello, sir, or madam, excuse me, sir, or excuse me, madam, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, pardon, sir, or pardon, madam, and a lot of examples. So, now you know how to greet someone for asking directions. I want you to read the examples, maybe 2 examples per students. Gali, can you read the first 2 examples above?
All right, sir. The first example, hello or hello, sir or madam. Number 2, excuse me or excuse me, sir or ma'am.
Okay, very good, Gali. Irfan, can you continue?
All right, sir. So for the next is good morning or good afternoon or good evening and pardon, sir or madam.
Okay, very good, Irfan. The next one, Rosalinda, could you read the second example? The example.
Excuse me, could you help me, please? Excuse me, madam. I seem to be lost.
Okay, good, Rosalinda. Next one, Sarah.
The first one is, may I ask you for a minute, sir or madam? And sorry for bothering you, sir or madam.
Okay, great. How about you, Desi?
Sorry, I'm not from around here. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but blah, blah, blah.
Okay, great. Margareta. Margareta. Okay, seems like Margareta is having signal difficulties. So now you know how to greet someone. Do you have any questions so far?
No, it's clear, sir.
Okay, now we move to asking for directions. Usually, we use modal auxiliary like could, would, can, and may, as you can see in the slide. So, yeah, just like in slide, it's like, could you tell me how to get to? Could you tell me where is the blah, blah, blah is? Would you give me direction to go to blah, blah, blah? Can you direct me to blah, 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 and many more. And also, we use information questions like, where is the blah, blah, blah? Where is the nearest Indomaret, for example? Where can I find the nearest store? How can or do I get to the mall? And etc. And also, we can use the interrogative sentence too, like, is it the right way to mall? Is there a gym around here? And do you know where the school is? Do you have a map to the nearby station? And so on. So everyone, after learning on how to ask using direction using modal auxiliary, information question, and interrogative sentence, do you have any question before we moving on?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, now we move on to the next is giving directions. Sometimes you don't know either about the location you are asked, so you could answer them by these sentences. Can I get Sarah to read the examples?
The first one, sir?
Yes,
Or
first
all
one.
of them?
All of them, if you may.
Oh, all of them. Okay, so I'm sorry, I don't know the road off. And the second one is I couldn't show you the way to blah, blah, blah. And the third one is I couldn't help you to get blah, blah, because I live here just now. And the last one is I am stranger here.
Okay, thank you very much, Sarah. So that is when you could not answer about the directions. Now we move on to the examples of knowing the directions. Take a look at the slides, students. These are the way to give directions. As you can see, there are turn left, turn right, go straight ahead, go past. Go past is usually used when there are two places. For example, when you want to go to the mall, but before the mall, there's the store. You could say, go past the store and you could see the mall. Cross is usually used when you have to move across the street. And at the corner of it usually is the place you want to go is in the intersections. And next to is usually there are two places that are sitting next to each other, like cafe and mall is sitting next to each other. Opposite is when the places is on the other side of the road. For example, the mall is on the left side of the road and the cafe is on the right side on the road. And in the between, the places you want to go is in the middle of the two places on the left and the right. So students, this is the example of conversation about asking and giving directions. Can I get about Irfan and Rosalinda to read the text? Irfan S. Budi and Rosalinda S. Yanto. Could you do it, students?
All right, sir. So, me as a Budi. Excuse me, I'm sorry for bothering you, sir.
No, that's okay. What's happening?
I'm trying to find a bookshop, sir. Could you show me the way to get there?
Yes, of course. Start from this. You have to go straight until you find T junction, then turn right and follow the street. The bookshop is on your left side in front of the bank.
I'm sorry, in front of what?
It is in front of the bank.
I got it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, good job, Irfan and Rosalinda. So as you can see, there are several examples here, like, excuse me, I'm sorry for bothering you, sir, is considered as the greetings. And the second one is, could you show me the way to get there, is asking for directions. And by Yanto saying, start from this, you have to go straight until you find the T junction, is the giving directions. So before we move on, do you have any questions, students?
No, sir.
Sir.
Okay, so now we're moving to the exercises. There are 3 jumbled words that you can see here, and I'm going to give you 5 minutes to figure out the answers. So yeah, you could work it out for a moment. Okay, time is up. May I have Desinada for answering the first questions?
All right, sir. So, number 1, hello, may I ask you the way to in the mart?
Okay, that's great, Daisy. Good job. And the second questions, may I have Margareta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Margareta, what is the second answer?
Wait. Second answer is sure. Just went straight to the intersection and it is on the left corner.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Margareta. And the last, may I have Gali for answering the last question?
All right, sir. So the last question. I'm very sorry, but I don't know either of the place.
Okay, good job, everyone. So I also have another questions. It is fill in the blanks. So can someone want to answer before I calling them out? Anyone?
Now let me answer the first one as a volunteer, sir.
Okay, go ahead, Irfan.
Now, so the first one is, it is very easy. Just go past the tower and take a right turn, and it should be on the corner.
Okay, good job, Irfan. That is the correct answer. Thank you. For the second questions, does anyone want to answer?
Me, sir.
Nice. Okay. Mau
Okay,
aja, sir.
okay.
The answer is could and where. Could you tell me where the gym is?
Okay, that is the correct answer, Desi. Thank you very much. And the last, does anyone want to answer it?
Me, sir.
Okay, Gali, go ahead.
All right. So the answer. Pardon me, I'm lost. How do I find the gym?
Okay, very good. So everyone, these are the tasks about asking and giving directions. Before we move on to the last sections, does anyone have any questions so far?
So far, so good,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you a homework. So I want you to make 2 conversation about asking and giving directions submitted next meeting. Is that okay, students?
All right, sir.
Okay. So students, that's our material for today. Now I want to ask one volunteer to explain what we have learned in the today materials. Anyone want to volunteer? Sarah, maybe?
Okay, sir. So we learned about giving and asking direction, and we have learned about modal auxiliary as well, and asking direction and how to tell them that we don't know the direction.
Okay, very good, Sarah. So thank you so much, students, for attending this class. Stay healthy and see you at the next meeting. Don't forget the homework. Okay, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.
See you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.